check your circle. Everybody who has access to you may not need access to you. Sometimes we give people a title and we just keep them in that title. And a lot of times, because they have that title, we brush aside the things that they have done to us. Some people have always lied to you, talked about you behind your back. Like, yeah, I know they talk about me, but it's okay. Now, this message is not for everybody because some of y'all don't play. But for others, you give people the title and you keep them there. And you're like, why am I always getting hurt by this person? It's because you keep turning a blind eye to the stuff that they do. And so you have to protect yourself, because I was in a situation where it's like I had this friend and I thought that this person was my friend, and it was like I would never do nothing wrong to you, you wouldn't do nothing wrong to me. But when the friendship ended, it was like, oh, so you're doing everything wrong to me. Oh, so did you ever really have my back? Were we ever really friends? Like all that stuff. So I don't want you to go through the same thing that I went through. And so that's why I'm having this video, because the worst thing is for you to have a friendship with somebody for years or decades and all this other stuff, and then you realize like, hey, you never really had my back. So in this video, don't be like me. Check your circle. Really take a hard look. Don't call them on the phone and say, hey, do you really have my back? Because they're not going to tell the truth. But at the end of the day, you can have an internal conversation with yourself, or really just look over past events. Have they always had your back? Were they always there? Are the people in your circle or who have access to you, are they living up to those titles? If not, put them in categories. Everybody may not be bestie anymore. You may be an associate. You just be maybe somebody I call every once in a while. But with all that being said, what I'm trying to say is protect yourself. You got to come first.